Welcome to episode 10 of Quirkiest Pro Facts about English. We really hope you like our work, so please keep those likes and comments coming and smash the subscribe and bell icons to have YouTube notify you when new stuff drops on our channel. Having said that, here is the 10th set of what we believe are some of the quirkiest quirky things about the English language. Number 1. The word alphabet comes from the first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha, beta. The word alphabet is one we are all familiar with. It is the set of letters used in a language arranged in a specific order. But have you ever stopped to wonder where this word came from? Well, wonder no more, my friend, for I am here to provide you with a scholarly yet humorous explanation. The word alphabet comes from the first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha, beta. This should come as no surprise, as the Greeks were responsible for creating the first alphabet, which consisted of only 24 letters. They borrowed some letters from the Phoenician alphabet and added a few of their own, including the famous omega, which was the last letter. The Greek alphabet quickly became popular and spread throughout the Mediterranean world. It eventually gave rise to the Latin alphabet, which is used in many languages, including English. This is why many of our letters such as A, B, and O look similar to their Greek counterparts. But enough with the history lesson, let's get to the fun part. The word alphabet has inspired many humorous sayings and puns over the years. For example, have you ever heard the one about the dyslexic devil worshipper who sold his soul to Santa? He wanted to make sure he was on the naughty list, so he wrote his name in the Santa bet. It's a silly joke, but it shows how the word alphabet can be used to create puns and wordplay. The word alphabet has also inspired many works of art and literature. One of the most famous examples is the children's book Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault. The book tells the story of the letters of the alphabet climbing up a coconut tree only to fall down in a big heap at the end. It's a fun and catchy book that helps children learn their letters. In conclusion, the word alphabet may seem like a simple and mundane word, but it has a rich history and has inspired many forms of art and humor. So the next time you say the word alphabet, remember its Greek origins and the many ways it has been used to entertain and educate. And who knows, maybe you'll come up with your own alphabet-inspired pun or joke. Number 2. In normal usage, the hash symbol has several names. For example, hash, pound, number sign. The hash symbol, a humble yet versatile character found on nearly every keyboard in existence, goes by many names. In some circles, it is known as the hash symbol, while in others it is called the pound sign, the number sign, or even the octothorpe. But how did this seemingly innocuous symbol come to have so many monikers? Let's delve into the fascinating history of the hash symbol and its various names. First, let's start with the most common name for the symbol, the hash symbol. This name is most commonly used in the UK and the other parts of the Commonwealth. The origin of this name is unclear, but it is thought to come from the word hatch, meaning to cross hatch or mark with parallel lines, which the symbol vaguely resembles. Alternatively, some believe that the term hash comes from the French word hachis, meaning to chop or cut into small pieces, which is what the symbol looks like when it is used to denote a number or quantity. In the United States, however, the hash symbol is often referred to as the pound sign. This name dates back to the 19th century, when the symbol was used to denote weight in pounds. For example, a sign reading 10 hash sugar would mean 10 pounds of sugar. This usage is still common today in some industries such as shipping and logistics. But wait, there's more. In some contexts, the hash symbol is also known as the number sign. This name is most commonly used in North America and is often seen on telephones and other electronic devices, where it is used to denote numbers. In fact, the hash symbol's use as a numbering system is so prevalent that it has led some to suggest that the hash symbol be renamed the hashtag symbol in recognition of its now iconic use on social media platforms like Twitter and Instagram. And if all that wasn't enough, the hash symbol also has a more esoteric name, the octothorpe. This name was apparently coined in the 1960s by Bell Labs engineer Dr. McPherson, who combined octo, meaning 8, with Thorpe, which was his nickname for a football teammate. The octo part of the name refers to the 8 points on the symbol, while the Thorpe part is, well, just a random football player's name. To conclude, the hash symbol is a true chameleon with a variety of names and uses depending on the context. Whether you call it the hash symbol, the pound sign, the number sign, or the octothorpe, there's no denying the ubiquity and versatility of this humble symbol. So the next time you type out a tweet or write a note on a piece of paper, take a moment to appreciate the many names and uses of the hash symbol. It's a small but important part of our digital and linguistic landscape. Number 3. The word checkmate in chess comes from the Persian phrase Shah Mat, meaning the king is helpless. Chess, the game of kings, a pastime that has been enjoyed by countless players throughout history. And at the end of every game, there comes a moment that is both triumphant and devastating. Checkmate. The word checkmate comes from the Persian phrase Shah Mat, which means the king is helpless. And truly, there is no feeling quite like the satisfaction of trapping your opponent's king in a hopeless position. It's the ultimate victory and the ultimate defeat. But where did this phrase come from? Well, it turns out that chess has a rich and fascinating history. The game, as we know it today, has its roots in India, where it was known as Chaturanga. From there, it spread to Persia, where it underwent some significant changes and became known as Shatranj. It was in Persia that the phrase Shah Mat first came into use. The idea was that when a player put their opponent's king in a position where it could not escape capture, they had essentially rendered the king helpless. And so, the phrase Shah Mat was born. Of course, chess has come a long way since those early days in Persia. The game has evolved and been refined over the centuries, and today it is played by millions of people around the world. And yet, the moment of checkmate remains just as satisfying as it ever was. In fact, checkmate has become so iconic, it has worked its way into our everyday language. We use the word to describe any situation where someone is decisively defeated. I just got checkmated by my boss in that meeting. We might say, or I was about to win the argument, but then she hit me with the checkmate. And let's not forget the countless movies and books and TV shows that have used chess and the idea of checkmate as a metaphor. From the Queen's Gambit to Searching for Bobby Fischer, chess has become a cultural touchstone and checkmate has become a symbol of ultimate victory. So the next time you sit down to play a game of chess, take a moment to appreciate the history and significance of that moment of checkmate. Remember that you are participating in a tradition that stretches back centuries, and that when you say those two magical words, checkmate, you are uttering a phrase that has inspired awe and admiration for generations. That's the end of this episode, guys, but while you're here, why not check out one of our other videos? Thanks for watching, and we really hope to host you again soon.